Okay, so welcome back for all your new watchers. Welcome in general. This is one of my first ever games and bases that I made along with my cousin, but she's actually not here right now. So I'm just gonna give you a walkthrough, see what you guys think about, the base and the idea of what we made. We're on day 556, so it did take a while. And let's see, this is the front of the base. So we got some protection going on. We're actually still in the middle of working on this. We're building kind of like a surrounding, we call it like a pit of death, looking for the tunnels. So when they come, they fall in, and we'll put spikes and landmines, things like that. We're still digging that out, still working that out. So this is our main entrance, or how we started for the main entrance. Let me give you a walkthrough. So we have it covered with some rebar frames, everything stainless steel as much as we can right now, some barbed wire just for extra support. And we come around here, and this is our garden. This is our garden entrance. I'll get through all the rooms. There's actually a lot of hidden features that you guys are going to be like, wow, I didn't see that in the base or in the basics. If they get in, this is our little window right here that we can shoot from. This took actually a long time to make it the way we wanted to. We have another entrance to the base, or to the fort land here. Entrance to our garden, which we will see shortly. Still making our way around town. This is actually a 2-house base. As big as this looks, there is a connection to another house, both underground and above ground. So you will be seeing that. And this is, we come to one of the main, entrances. This is another entrance to the garden, because you can never be too careful. Since we're so high in level right now, the screamers and the cops, they're like insane. We do play it on nightmare mode, so we need a lot of escape routes. So I parked my mini bike here. As you can see, we put some flooring down and a ramp. Oh, look, another mini bike. This is another extended entrance to the fort. You can actually go down here and see our tunnels, but we'll do the inside of the house first. So the first that we're gonna go through is, this is our little drop-off area. This right here is actually our second house, so we'll get to that. And this is our main house. Now, once we go scavenging, we bring all our stuff here. Just to drop off really quick, in case we don't have any time. We have 2 entrances here. So I'm going to close that door. I'm going to go down the stairs back to our main, where we started. See, I have my little balcony up here. So this is where we started, so let's enter the home. Okay. Here we go. So any tips or any ideas would be appreciated. We do like interior design too, so all opinions are welcome. This is our little pool, isn't it cute? Okay, so this is our room that links to the garden. The garden goes through here, and this goes to our other story, but I'm gonna give you the basic first floor layout. We come through here, and this is our little sitting area. How cute. We got a dining area here, of course facing the kitchen. A little bathroom, because zombie work is difficult, so you get a little dirty. Gotta take a shower. This is our giant kitchen, which I love. I love a big kitchen. It's not fully stocked yet. We have storage all over the place, but it's easier to have something here, so when we do get hungry and we can't make it to the other house, it works out. Come through here. And mind you, we actually took over a campsite. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it. The little tents on the floor with the car. I wish, we knew how to live stream and do this before we made it all the way up. But it was definitely a process. Definitely something you guys would have enjoyed to come along with us on the journey. We're going to go up here to our safe base, which this is where we originally had made just to run from the zombies. When we first started playing, we were a little nervous. We have where we just were, our drop-off area and the entrance to our second house. But we made it a movie theater. Isn't that cool? Look at all our TVs. Hey! Who wouldn't want to hang out here? We also have another master bathroom, and nothing over here, just a plant. But this overlooks the kitchen where we were, and I can tell you right there that that's a secret passage that we're gonna take. And it's a lot easier, so if we do get invaded on the first floor by any chance, we come up here, we lock the door, and we can walk through here, across the kitchen, which we made into like a little office, just something decorative, back to the front of the house. So we come down the stairs and look, we're back to where we started. Not too bad. But before we go downstairs, I can go out here, and this is a balcony. It's still under construction. We're not sure what we want to do here. I've been just, we come up here. If they come inside or down, we use this to shoot, get away from the cops. But we still don't know what we exactly want to do. We gotta put some more spotlights, of course. There is an opening to our second story house here. This is in the same house that I just was in. You see the spiders are coming in still, so we're still working on that. It's a giant storage area. That's the goal here, to close it up and make a giant workshop. Look at all the forges that we have, work in progress, cement mixers. This is one of our storage areas. The other storage area is actually in the second house, so this is actually pretty helpful. Now, let me take you back to the original. And I'm just gonna go through here because that'll be a little easier. So this top this is where we left off project-wise. So we do have a ladder here where we just came in, as you can see. So I'm going to take this ladder up. Woohoo! So this is a kind of tunnel from one house to another. Again, still a work in progress. So we're going to go into the second house. There we go. On the roof of the second house, we have a tunnel system. There we go. So now we're in the second house on the top floor. You can definitely take a look out of where we just came from. Well, actually, that's the garage. It's not where we just came from. Let's see. This is our little office. This is where the front of the house, or the fort would be, originally where we started our tour. Good sense of direction here. And this is the bedroom me and my cousin share. That's my bed, and that's her bed. This is where we spawn. We try to pack all our clothes because we're cool. We got a good set here. Okay. Now through here is another kitchen for this house. I don't think we have anything in here. Oh, look. We're definitely fully stocked here. Okay, make yourself at home. Okay. Now, we come down this doorway here. This is our first floor to our second home. This is where we do most of our shooting. This is where we spend most of our time. we like this house a little better. It's smaller. We do like all the secret passages in the other house, but it's just easier to get to where we gotta go from this house. And I'm gonna show you where that goes, and I'm gonna show you where that other door goes in just a minute. This actually, if you remember, this is our drop off. So this is where this brings us. And you can see us from our movie room up here. Hey. That's how far up we are, actually. Alright, so I'm going to go back in here. Okay. This tunnel is a safe way to cross houses if you don't want to go on top. There's too many spiders. Safe way to cross houses, and it brings me right in the middle of the other house, right before the movie room. Oh, I just fell down the ladder. Okay, sorry about that. So we're back again. Now, before I show you the other one, I'm gonna go and show you the garden, because I know I forgot to show you where this goes and where that goes. So this door leads to our garden, just in case we can't go out and we need wood or crops. You know, we got a good food base going. This door I showed you guys before when we did the layout walk around. It's just another opening. It leads us right back to our second home. Okay, so in this garden we do have, like I had mentioned before, little doorways or little areas that we can perch from to shoot if we needed to, if they got too close inside. So this is just basically battlefield purpose, no design in here. We have 2 of these in the garden, 1 on each side. We did have a point in time when we were building that they were attracted to the garden for some reason. We got bears in here, and we get a lot of cops and a large number of screamers into the garden. So we figured if we built something like this, you see they still come in somehow before we fix the kinks. We figured that would help with that problem. And this is the outside of the garden where we were before when we did the walk around. So that's just nothing spectacular. Now I'm going to go back inside to the main house, now that you've seen all the trees, and we got a lot of corn growing, potatoes, you know, never out of food in this house. Just close the door behind me. Okay. So this was a project to build. We didn't know how we wanted to go about it, but we came to this conclusion of this layout. It's kind of like a loft layout. It overlooks the house on the first floor. You can see all of our little walkways. This actually brings us back upstairs to the roof. Well, not the roof, but the storage where we just were. So there's multiple entrances to get to this place if you didn't want to crawl outside of the window. We're still working on that entrance, so I wouldn't even take that entrance too seriously. We use this. Okay. I'm going to go back down here. And now we're going to go back to the second house. I'm going to take the tunnel way instead of going outside and walking around. I don't really like to use the crossway on the top to do house to house. That's just for emergency purposes if we're upstairs, outside, and shooting. Alright, so now I'm back to the second home. We're going to go down into here. This is our bunker. This was originally supposed to be our safe bunker and our storage, so it expanded quite a lot. This was our original workstation. We have most of our stuff down here still. We're still in the process of moving everything, and you know, just getting a little more, I guess, all over the place so that we don't have to run to one spot to get all our stuff. Got some dynamite, buckshots. Got a lot of things going. It's more organized down here. Got a lot of gun parts, so we're ready to blast some zombies. You like our gun collection? Let's see, we got some 500s. You know, we build as we go. Still working on some, but we're definitely ready. Got some flaming arrows. Awesome. So, this is actually a goof. That is, my cousin dug a little too close to the base. That's for our pit of death that goes around the base. So we're still working on that. We actually got some forges still going. And this is our water source that we fill up the jars and we cook here, but I gotta fix that and put that down. Through this hole, yes, we go deeper. This is our man-made tunnel, garage, and mining source. We did not do this with an auger. We started basic because we didn't have an auger when we first started. I don't know what she did here, but I'm pretty sure she got plans for that. So like I showed you before with the mini bikes, this is the ramp that goes to the garage so we can bring our mini bikes down. It's a little big because we were actually really deep. So this enters into the garage to the house. So that way we have a protected area for our bikes when we come in. We don't have to worry about it being destroyed or unloading if anybody's coming in. Not sure what we're gonna do with this space, but if this has happened to you before, one of our bikes disappeared into the wall, so we had to dig it out. It was actually really weird, but something we definitely have to work on. Now here, we're actually working on another project. This is a very long tunnel. My cousin did really great work. She kept it straight. I'm not very good at mining. She's good at mining. But this leads to another kind of area that we were trying to make to the town. She's working on something here. I'm not sure what it is yet. It might be another storage unit. She, as you can see, is in the process of making a whole big mess here. So that might be another area to look forward to on our next video when I show this. This here is just a mining source where we get our resources from. We might turn it into something, we're not sure, but it was definitely something that we considered. Now here, you guys are gonna love this. Well, actually no, not this one. This is just a mining one. There's another hole somewhere. This one. You guys are gonna love this. You see, it's so big I get lost in my own house. Here's the tunnel. Okay, so we just came from here. You guys are gonna love this. This tunnel goes to our outside of the base pit of death. So, Horde night. We like to come here, man built, and digging this was a hassle, trust me. The zombies will be falling into this pit. There's, it's open to them on the top, so it's easy for us to shoot. This is where we came from. So we're actually going to go in the middle of this. This is how the zombies get lured. Here is the entrance. If I can fit. Okay. So, go through this way. All the way up. So halfway up, we have a safety bunker. Keep all our, well, there's nothing in here now, but our med kits, our extra ammo, things like that. Crawl all the way up, and we're at the top. I fall down here so many times, so we gotta fix that, but it's okay. See how it's closed on the top? The zombies will be lured here every night. or every horde night. They fall to their death either on the steel or they fall into the pit, and we can kill them from here. Easy going. We're not touched. Our house is not touched because, face it, if that thing went down, I'd be so devastated. We are missing some spotlights thanks to some cops, so we'll be fixing this up. It's still, you know, as you can see, half upgraded. So I'm going to go all the way down. Okay. Bear with me. Now we go straight to the other way. As you can see, it can get a little tricky. So this is where we came out of, or we went down from. It goes two ways. One way to the pit of death, middle. Another way out completely in a safe manner. So if we're running outside and, you know, we can't get to the house, for some reason we're injured. Oh, I'm stuck. Why am I stuck? Oh, bear with me 1 minute. Okay, I don't know why that happened. Or if we can't get to the house, or, you know, we're being chased by the hordes, we can go through here. Which leads us to our pit of death. These box frames are here because we have to go down and fix it. But we absolutely love this addition to our house. It's fairly new. Now, over here on our base, this is our mining grounds. I cannot show you this because it's a little bit of a mess. It's very dark. But we're thinking as deep as it is down there, and that's not even the half of it. As deep as it is down there, we might make another connection to it. Maybe a second pit of death, maybe a second house, a second bunker. We're not too sure yet. But we have a lot of ideas still for the house, but there's still projects we have to fulfill. This is another entrance to where we just were for the underground tunnels. So as you can see, we've pretty much thought to put entrances everywhere, all over our house. Because you never know. Did I leave anything in here? No, I didn't. Okay. And we're back in the underground. As you can see, it says pit that way. Something that we're mining and is in progress that way. But if you want to go back home, this way. So this is a project that we're working on. That's one. The mining project down here, that's two. The pit of death, we're still working on, that's three. And then the whole moat around the fortress, that's four. So we are working on several things still. But later, we will actually show you a live stream gameplay of me and my boyfriend Mike playing this fortress on nightmare mode. It gets crazy insane, but you can see how helpful all the base entrances and hidden things, and you know, it's definitely a great watch, never boring. So I hope you like it. I look forward to all your comments, suggestions, ideas, anything that I can use improvement on. This did take us over a year, actually under a year to build, but we're still working on it. We have so much potential, so much space to play with, so many ideas. Now that they upgraded everything, unfortunately we don't get the upgrade because this game was started before they updated the console, so we don't have any catwalks or anything, but we'll make do with what we have, and hopefully you guys like it. I look forward to hearing your feedback, and stay tuned. Stay tuned to the channel. Like, comment, subscribe, share us, to your family, your friends. If you're a fan, if you have some ideas, drop a link to your bases. I would love to see what you guys come up with. Look forward to hearing you soon. Now it's time to play. Bye.